Welcome back, everybody. Just stopped to get some pictures. About ready to start a ride, so welcome back. Let's enjoy a ride. Welcome back, everybody. It is January 11th, and I'm out for a ride, and today it's cold. When I left the house, it said it was 28 degrees, and I believe it because it is cold. We literally went from 60-degree weather one day to the next day the high was 26. So when it does that, you know, it's just, it's crazy to get used to it. You know, because if it's cold for a while, you know, 30 degrees isn't that bad, but coming from 60 degrees to 30 degrees, it feels like it's 10 degrees out here. But they are calling for some snow tomorrow. Which is, you know, it's January, we should get some snow. But what's really funny when it, and I don't know if this is everywhere, but I do know in Ohio, when they call for like an inch or two, that's usually when we get like 6, 7, 8 inches of snow, and we don't get a lot of snow. So, you know, I'm not like, I don't want to say this is a rant. It's just crazy. It's how the weather works here in Ohio, and I'm not quite sure if this is how it is through the rest of the northern states or people that get snow. But how it works here in Ohio is they will predict the weather, and I get it. You know, they're just predictions. They'll say we're supposed to get an inch of snow. Well, we'll either get nothing or we'll get 10 inches of snow. And then they'll say, oh, we got a big snowstorm coming in. You know, be prepared. We're going to get 5 to 6 inches of snow. And for a lot of people, 5 to 6 inches of snow is not a lot. And 5 to 6 inches of snow for some people is a lot. So here, that's a decent snowfall. You know, it shuts towns down for a couple hours until we dig out, and then we get moving on our way. Man, I'm a squirrel today. It's like doo-doo-doo-doo. So I haven't heard the last weather report for the snow we're supposed to get tomorrow, but it's supposed to be an all-day event, and the last I heard, they're saying 3 to 5. So what happens when they say we're supposed to get a big snowfall? We get nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then when they say we're supposed to get no snow to a little, that's when we get dumped on. So I'm very curious on what tomorrow is going to be. I have no plans. I'm just going to be chilling at the house, and I want to watch it snow. So, you know, drop a comment below. I know this is the weirdest thing to be talking about right now, but I'm very curious, you know, if it's that way, you know, where you live. And I don't care if it's in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, New Mexico, South America, it doesn't matter. You know, I just find it very funny that when they call for an inch of snow, that's when we get a whole bunch, and when they call for a whole bunch, we hardly get any. And this is not going to be a big ride, and they have salted and graveled this road, so it's not like I can go down through here as fast as I normally would, you know, because it wouldn't be the smartest thing in the world. And I don't even know what the name of this road is. I just happened to find it, I think it was last year. And it's a nice little road. It's not in that bad a shape, and it's got plenty of twisties and not a lot of traffic. And it's right after school, so I gotta watch for those big yellow school buses. I do not want to get stuck behind one of those. But definitely drop a comment below, you know, if it's the same thing with the weather in your area. You know, they're pretty dead on with the rain and the temperature. But man, when it comes to snow, they can never get it right. But the sun is out and it is gorgeous today. And I need to get the Spyder washed. This thing is probably the dirtiest it's been since I can remember, to be honest with you. So we're going to do a quick little tech talk. I like tech talks. So I've only experienced this once on this Spyder. If you have a Jeep, you might know what I'm talking about. It's called Death Wobble, crotch rocket, what do they call it? I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll put a comment below. But usually what it is on a vehicle, especially the Jeep, the suspension parts are made to keep that axle running straight. And speed wobble, there we go. I'm telling you, I'm a squirrel. So in a crotch rocket, you might call it speed wobble. On a Jeep, you call it death wobble. And all it is when your front tires are allowed to do one of these things. And on a Jeep, it's usually a panhard bar or, you know, something stupid like that. Maybe a control arm bushing that lets that axle start walking back and forth. Well, I experienced it once on this. And I was like, what the crap? Why am I getting this death wobble or speed wobble? I was going slow and I was just, ooh, that's a lot of freaking gravel. And I was crossing some railroad tracks, and it only did it, you know, a couple times where the bars actually moved. See, I told you, we're gonna hit a school bus. Got a big old thumbs up from him. He must ride. So I've only had it happen once. I was crossing some railroad tracks and the bars actually, I don't know why I keep taking my hands off the bars on this back road, and the bars actually wobbled. And I was talking to Steve, the tech that worked on this, and he was saying that when your sway bar bushings get some wear to them, which mine have, and I'm going to be replacing them this spring, it allows for that condition to happen. Man, this is gorgeous up here. I wonder if I can get a picture. Cook, cook, cook. Gorgeous. So, if you experience it on your Spyder, first thing you need to check are those sway bar bushings. And how you do it is you just grab the sway bar and see if you have movement in it. Movement. If you can grab that sway bar and move it back and forth or up and down, then those bushings are bad. So, tech tip. And this is a nice place. I'm going to let everybody go. I'll come back down the road maybe. So, welcome back everybody. I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to listen to a little music and put the week behind me because it is Friday. Man, this is absolutely gorgeous up here. So that was my little tech tip of the day. You know, if you get a lot of motion in your bars when you're riding, you might want to look at the sway bar links. Might want to look at the sway bar bushings. So on that, I think I'm definitely gonna take off and enjoy the rest of this day. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you in a couple days.